Hello children of class 9. In this video, I will discuss the last topic from the lesson number 2 People as a Source of Economics. You know very well that I have given a number of videos related to this particular lesson. In this video, I will discuss about the last topic, that is unemployment. Actually, the term unemployment is just the opposite of the employment. When we discuss about the employment, then we find that the employment is a condition when people get what? Job. And when people get what? Salary. And when people get job and salary, it will make them what? Useful. It will make them what? Asset. Why? Because it will increase their per capita income and it will also increase the national income. But when we discuss about the unemployment, it is just a opposite condition of the employment. You know very well that I am discussing with you the people as resource. The people will be resource. The people will be superior than other resource when they keep some important qualities. And the very important qualities means they are getting job, they are getting good work for their livelihood. That is why here we are discussing about the unemployment. You know very well that at present unemployment, is the or is very important or serious problem in our country as well as in our society. Without employment, it will bring various problems in the life of people, and that is why it is very essential to discuss them, and that is why it is very essential to know about them. First of all, when I am discussing with you the term unemployment, then it is very essential to know actually what is the meaning of the unemployment. Actually, unemployment is a type of condition. Unemployment is a type of situation where people who are willing to work, means people wants to do work at the going wages. Wages means the money or the salary. Means people are trying to do work. People are going to do work, but people are trying or people are willing to do work, but they are not getting job. When such type of condition will run in any condition or in a situation, this situation is known as the unemployment. Student, when we discuss about the population can be defined in three categories. The first of all, children, that is non-working population. The second is the youth, which will, or the workforce population, it will start from 15 years to 59 years. It is known as the working population, and after 59 years it is known as the non-working population. Means the population which can work, known as the workforce population, and this population is rated with the years of 15 to 59 years. My dear student, when we discuss about the condition of unemployment, then we count the unemployed person only and only under these year or under these ages 15 to 59, which is known as the workforce population. You know very well that at present we find the unemployment not only in urban area, we find the unemployment in rural area. In rural area, people are mostly engaged in agriculture and other non-farm activity, and in urban area people are mostly engaged in various work in industries or in factories or in offices or in various services. So here we find the condition of unemployment, which I am going to discuss about the types of unemployment. The types of unemployment is found in three categories. First of all, seasonal unemployment. Second is disguised unemployment, and third is educated unemployment. These three type of unemployment is found in rural as well as in urban area. But it is very essential to know that in rural area we find the two type of unemployment. First of all, seasonal unemployment, And the second one is disguised unemployment. In seasonal unemployment, we find that people are not able to find a job in some month of a year. Means during some months of the year, people are not able to find job. You know very well that in the agricultural process, there is a sowing, there is a plowing, there is a irrigation, there is a weeding. This particular process will take some particular time, but after these processes of agriculture, the people are not able to find job. When such type of condition will run in the life of people, then they will unable to do work, and such type of condition is known as the seasonal unemployment. The second type of unemployment is known as the disguised unemployment. What is the meaning of disguised unemployment? In disguised and unemployment, we find people are appear to be employed. It means, it seems that people are working. They are observed as an employed person, but actually they are not employed. How? For example, let me give the example. For example, in an agriculture or agricultural land, there is a need of only 4% to do work. But if more than 4% or 7 or 8% are working in the agricultural field, then what will happen? Only 4 persons are needed to do work on the agricultural land, and the other 4 persons are not needed, but they are working. They are appear to do work, but actually they are not employed. Only the 4% are employed in such type of condition. When such type of condition will run, then such type of condition is known as the disguised unemployment. And these two type of unemployment is basically found in the rural or in village area, because these two type of condition is running related to the agriculture. Now I am coming to the third very important type of unemployment, known as the educated unemployment. And this type of educated unemployment is basically found in the urban or in city or in town area. What is the educated unemployment? My dear student, you know very well that at present there is a huge mass of matriculation of graduate and postgraduate. They are running here and there with their degrees for finding job, but they are not getting job. They have lots of ability, but they have nothing to do work. They have lots of capability, but they have nothing to get good salary. They want to do work, but they are not finding any work. When such type of condition will run, means there is a skill, there is a good ability or capability. If they are not getting job, known as the educated unemployment. So such type of condition is found in the urban area, known as the educated unemployment. My dear student, not only India, we find such condition of rural and urban unemployment in not only India but in other countries. So first of all, when the unemployment will run, we find some important problems. First of all, wastage of manpower. Means people are trying to do work, but they have lots of power to do work in the production activity, but they are not getting job, they are not getting work. It is known as the wastage of manpower. After that, the second very important thing, that is the hopelessness. When the people will get not job, will no job, then what will happen? It will bring a type of hopelessness. It will bring a type of depression, and it will ruin the life of youth. It will ruin the life of people as resource. And after that, we find it will bring a type of economic overload. If any country people are not getting job, people are not getting good earning, then what will happen? They will be observed as a liability, they will be observed as a load, not observed as an asset or wealth. They will be observed as a load of the economy. and after then people appear as a liability to the economy when people are not earning money, when their per capita income is very low, when their purchasing power is very low. Then what will happen? It will give the negative effect, it will give the bad effect on the economy of a nation. Then what will happen? The people, those who will be observed as a asset, as an asset, now they will be observed as a load or as a responsibility to the economy. And that is why it is very essential that to understand about the negative aspects of the employment, it is very essential that there should be condition where people should get the employment for their good earning, for their good life and good livelihood. So in this chapter I discussed with you various points related to make human as a resource, make people as a resource. I will give question answer related to this particular video to you. I hope you understood this chapter. Thank you very much.